How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Maybe it's your first time. You're looking for an Acolyte reaction. You stumbled across me. Well, thank you for joining me. We do reactions. We do out of the theater reactions. We do full-on podcasts. We do a lot of different things. So we hope that you will join us each and every day here. Hit that button. We're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers, and we're going to react to this trailer for the Acolyte. Now, this is it's a highly anticipated series, mostly because it's one of the first series or movies, if I think the only, outside of the the Skywalker saga in Star Wars. And it's in the High Republic, which is like 100 years beforehand. And Leslie Headland, who is the showrunner of Rush and Dahl, which is a pretty serious show, taking over this one. So what's the tone going to be like? They're doing real locations, apparently less volume stuff. This is an important trailer, because it's like, what is the tone? What is the story? They put a synopsis out yesterday to kind of lead us into this. So I'm going to watch this trailer, and then we'll talk about it on the other side and get our thoughts, and hope you do the same. So here we go. Here is the trailer for The Acolyte. Meditate.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them.
All right, that looks... Is that he?
Tell me what comes into your mind.
Who's that?
Life.
Darkness?
Balance.
Someone's saying darkness.
I see fire.
Yep. Nice. Trinity. All right, we're getting right into it. Oh, I love that's pretty great. That's great. Get Trinity fighting right away. Down.
Someone is killing Jedi.
Why? Oh, this
It doesn't make sense.
yeah, it does. Darth Vader. That's cool.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
A little darker so far. Okay. All right. And this is a full-on Jedi series, finally.
This isn't about good or bad.
What's it about?
This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
Darker tone.
What is that?
Oh, okay. They're not really showing too much. Oh, whoa. That couldn't have been. That had to be somebody else. That's it. Okay, we're establishing tone here. Okay, so I mean, you get a little bit of the story that there's a dark presence wiping out the Jedi, kind of leading the way towards the Palpatine era, leading the way towards the Plagueis era, and throughout time, Darth Bane had been sprinkling in the play from the shadows, and now they're starting to make their move. They got to be. I mean, I think you got to be careful too how much, because the only thing is, if that many Jedi, I'm just curious, if that many Jedi know about what the hell's going on, maybe they don't know it's a Sith. But why didn't they log that in the archives? You know, in the Phantom Menace, they're like, well, they've been. Mace Windu says they've been gone for I don't know, they said thousands of years. I can't remember how long he said, but he said they've been gone forever. Now they're popping up. What are you talking about? And then 100 years ago, didn't somebody log it in the computer? But again, maybe they don't think it's a Sith, or maybe they all die and they can't log it into the computer. I don't know. But if we're judging it on tone, it definitely seems like they're going darker. It definitely seemed, the opening scene seemed like, okay, we're doing the same type of stuff we've done in the Filoni, Deborah Chow type series. It seems they're all sitting around with a bunch of kids doing the stuff. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. And tone's decent so far. The tone's the darker feel that I wanted. Still skeptical because it's a matter of, you can make a trailer look cool. And I think the trailer, I loved Carrie-Anne Moss opening up. And almost you get Trinity vibes right away with her throwing fists with, it looks like Amanda Stenberg. And that's a great way to get me hooked, because I'm a Trinity guy. I love Carrie-Anne Moss, and I love the announcement of Carrie-Anne Moss. No Yoda in this trailer. Curious if Yoda will be in the series. He's got to show up. I mean, where was he? It's only 100 years ago. He's only like 800 years old. So I guess you don't need him in the series. They're trying to go off their own merit here, and good on them. They're not just trying to push with Yoda. So again, coming out in June, showing that this is definitely a darker tone. You could see they're kind of going for the more, I would say, in the trailer anyway, the more Game of Thrones-y Dune type of tone from the trailer. Now the series could start and then they're doing a bunch of, goofy stuff, but the trailer looks like they're going more serious. And it looks like it's more dire times for the Jedi, at least what the synopsis said, plus this tone. So they have, at least in the trailer, this teaser trailer, delivered the tone that they've been pitching. So I think my fingers are crossed. I want to see what the actual story itself is going to be. I want to see how much of the Sith lore they actually play. I am definitely curious about how they're going to explain that if all these Jedi are going on this hunt for this Sith or whatever it is, like how they didn't know that it was a threat. But they very well could explain it. They very well could explain it. So what'd you guys think? Did you like this trailer? Did you not like this trailer? Are you skeptical? Are you optimistic? Do you like the tone? What say you? Put your thoughts in there. I want to hear everybody's thoughts and thoughts on the tones and on the potential character. And come on, it was pretty great seeing Trinity throw down with the Force. She was doing moves like she was in the Matrix, and then she threw that Force throw at the end. That was pretty great. Pretty great throw with the red lightsaber. Who was that at the end? Was that still Amandla Stenberg, or was that somebody else? Are we going to see like who the actual? Because there's always a master and apprentice. So who's the master? Who's the apprentice? We're assuming at that point in time, if somebody's running around with a red lightsaber, this is definitely Sith. So who is it? People are going to say Plagueis. Well, it depends. The species of Mune could absolutely be Plagueis, depending on if they explain how long that species lives. But if not, if they decide to make Plagueis human, then probably not, because he would be too young at that point. This is 100 years before. Anyway, very curious to hear everybody's thoughts on how this is going to play out. And June's right around the corner. But it's a solid trailer to show the tone. I think to show the tone, they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. So, but I will look forward to your comments. As I said, subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of different things over here, whether it's a podcast, which, by the way, this has been up the whole time. That's just, I guess, an advertisement for my show, The Big Thing, because this is not The Big Thing right now. This is just me talking to you. So hit that button. Apple Podcast, Spotify. If you're into the UAP phenomenon, we got a whole show that's coming out a little later on that. I got my own channel, Down to Earth with Kristian Harloff. And that's it. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the flip side.